So this is Mullet Madjack. It is a bit of a dopamine overload. There is a lot to process in this game. I'm starting out on the third floor of the endless mode, and this previously recorded live stream. This previously recorded session was my highest rank. I got it yesterday. Been having a lot of fun with this game. In between every single floor, you get offered different upgrades, things that you can add into your character, or just like they're passives. There are different weapons you can choose, and you know the whole idea is it's just like a roguelike. You acquire all of these abilities, and the challenges get harder. I haven't gotten very far yet, but I have gotten a ability called a Kimbo Soda, where you get two of the same weapon every time you, like a small percentage chance of doing that every time you drink a soda in this game. I did get the Nut Shot perk, which gives you more time and health onto your character, because every moment that you're playing, you're draining. You can see the little cell phone. You're draining your health. If you hit them in the nuts when you have the Nut Shot perk, you get 1 extra second added to your health. This game, oh my god, I love it. Big explosions and speed boost, plasma gun. The speed boost was the obvious choice for me there. I like going a little bit slower, even though it's very fast paced. I like to walk a little bit, not dash so much if I don't need to. Oh my god, I've been having so much fun with this game. You can see just how much of a visual feast it is. And again, you drink the soda. Unfortunately, you don't get the akimbo every time. I think that would be a little bit busted, and they don't tell you what percentage it is. But I love all of the different enemies in here. You can see I was getting lower, I guess not. But anyway, what do we have here? We got the Fire Katana Talking Pro Tag. I figured I might as well hit this up. It's a fun perk. He says a lot of fun, goofy things.
Make a new friend every day.
I love the little bits of dialogue in this game. They're funny. It's well written. A lot of it is like about mindfulness and just sort of like koan type poetry and like thought. Billionaires don't care. It's mixed in with all of this like late stage hyper-capitalism criticism type stuff. You know, that's the kind of vibe you get from like this game, like dystopian capitalist anarchy world or whatever. You know, I don't care about again, stuff like that. It's pretty cool how this game does this. So cure bottle, bigger mags is probably what I end up going. Yeah, of course. The bigger magazines with the SMGs are really fun, as is the level 2 SMG with the silencer. There, barely just made it through, but I get so many nut shots that, yeah, realize nobody cares. All of this kind of stuff. It's a wonderful game. Having a great time with it. Definitely check it out on Steam if this at all looks interesting. I know that they're continually updating the game. Here, got a little achievement for shoving manga into a person's mouth. I don't know if that's like a random chance that spawns, but that was cool. Sometimes she doesn't get a line there, and I don't know why. But we're going to probably double up on that speed boost, because I do like the speed boost with the SMG. And this game has a lot of cool different weapons. But the SMG, I think I have the most success with. I think this is where I realize I need to be shooting him in the nuts again. I think that's one of the things that happens in this game that's really cool, is because it's so hectic and because you're going so fast, you kind of forget what all of your bonuses and perks are, and you're like, oh yeah, that's right, I do need to be shooting him in the nuts. So like sometimes you need to like assess, hey, what abilities do I want to put on here? Do I want to add something to my mental stack? Do I need to remember to kick the drones and shoot them in the nuts? Yeah, she doesn't get a line again. Got the ninja reload. I do like that because it like defends your reload 30% of the time. You know, if you're in a dangerous situation, that's really helpful.
Billionaires do not care.
Very true. On floor 9, I love going through the vents. I get confused when it says wrong way here because I was going the right way. I just got done turned upside down. It's also fun how like forgiving this game can be and unforgiving it can be, because like it'll sneak up on you, the damage. You can see how disoriented I'm getting at this area. It happens. There's a lot of cool little items you can pick up, like that knife there, the hatchet. Again, I like that, like, it's somewhat motivational, and it's also somewhat, you know, pointing out how desperate life is. Life expectancy down to 9 seconds. I can't remember why that happens exactly. I think it's like a random challenge that gets thrown on you. But this game, it's oh, you're going through the Doom room from the Acid Doom room from the original Doom. Little cute nods here and there in this game. A lot of fun references, as you can see, pop culture, all kinds of, like, whatever would be cool. This game very much so follows the rule of cool. Here, what do we got?
Good luck.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, you heard the man. You should do all of those things and subscribe to Casual Cool Vibes.
Shit on my shoes again.
Yeah, we got the Akimbo soda. Back at it with the Akimbo soda. Just blaring all of these fucking bullets. Oh my god, this game is so...
Damn, I need some new shoes after this.
Almost dying here. Again, this game can be kind of brutal at times. You gotta select your targets too.
I need to stop drinking so much soda.
Wyatt Earp is credited with saying smooth equals fast. Smooth equals slow, slow equals fast. Well, oh my god, why am I? Wyatt Earp. Anyway, people can Google that quote. So you do kind of have to go slow at first until you get used to just how hectic things can be. That way you're not making a bunch of mistakes as you go faster. You gotta learn to, like, prioritize which targets, and those melee weapons that you get, those act as like a get out of jail free card.
It always 10-4s. Damn, I need some new shoes after this.
Again, I think that we need more games that just have a bunch of mindless violence like this, that are couched in, you know, funny dialogue, you know, clever retroisms. Like this is a super neat little package of a video game. Everything is working together. It's a real Gesem Kunstwerk, a complete package. Everything is working together.
If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door.
Yeah, right there. That's a good proverb. Like, it's legitimately good advice. Like, you should be building up yourself if you don't have anything of worth there. So now we have weapon level 3, which is pretty gosh darn dope. I love how you get more confident. The animations in this are amazing. The level design, it feels like well thought out. This reminds me of another game called The Club, if anybody remembers that. It's a very similar idea of a absolute dopamine-filled arcadey kill tunnel of a video game. I love all of these sections. It's just so much information being thrown at you all at once.
Good job. You did it.
What options are we given here? We're definitely not going to go with the pistol, and the weapon buyer thing is pretty interesting, but I definitely go with the foe piercer for what we have here.
Kill robots and drink soda.
And the dashing in this is really fun.
We're again with these shoes. Oh no! Shit on my shoes again.
And the silent protag, the talkative protag ability,
Shit on my shoes.
it does like give you a little bit of a heads up. It's not a bad idea to like listen to it, because it's just like, oh, I'm taking damage from the acid on the floor. Like
You did it.
he's giving you a heads up. I don't think I originally read that very well. Surviving below the final 3 seconds releases an ice grenade on all nearby enemies. Whenever you can, you should get crutch abilities like that are going to cover your weaknesses.
Some billionaires.
kind of missed that tunnel a little bit there. But if you are enjoying this content, definitely give us a subscribe to Casual Cool Vibes. Definitely pop in. We have fun around here.
Now, shoot first. Questions never. Especially our prices.
Hell yeah. So I was thinking about getting more soda-related abilities, but the critical hit chance,
Go, go!
it do be calling for me. And at this point, I think this is like further than I had been before in the tunnel, or getting up there. It is kind of hard to survive this. Like, it might seem easy, but man, this game is it's a lot to remember, and there are different kinds of foes here. I'm getting sloppy. Life soda.
Technology was the key to freedom.
You know, again, sometimes just leaning in the dystopian. The spawning barrels sounds good in theory, but man, I just love min-maxing on the speed boost.
Go, go, go!
Sometimes having a choice.
That I agree with. Like, most of the stuff that's said in this game, you know, regardless of how you feel about the politics of this game being very critical and satirical of, you know, capitalism or whatever, I kind of look past the buzzwords of what these kinds of things say and trying to appreciate the art for what it is. And when you play this game, it's like, oh, okay, I see this person's worldview and I really appreciate that, you know? I'm not going to get mad about, you know, someone saying, let's kill billionaires just because, you know, I don't particularly care to do that. It's pointing out a worldview.
You did it.
It's endorsing a worldview, and you know, I'm cool with all of that. This time I am going to pick up that ice grenade, I think. I don't know if the critical hit chance stacks or what, but, you know.
Download.
Uh-oh. You can see here, starting to get a little bit sloppy, starting to make some questionable plays, and the tension is ramping up. I'm slowing down because I'm nervous. I don't want to get you know, hit by something I'm not expecting, especially one of the like mini boss characters that show up, especially the one that can go invisible and deflect bullets. The kind of cloaker type character is a little bit BS, a little bit, not too bad.
Good luck.
With the number of bullets we're spewing out, a 3% chance on the explosive is a good idea, I think. Woo! This also reminds me of the like Kowloon Palace in China, kind of just like being in this weird dystopian area where you're not sure. Like, it's like a bunch of tunnels just looping in on each other, slides, like very claustrophobic. I love it.
We are the kings.
Gonna get the double nut shot or the crit chance. Okay.
8 seconds.
Life expectancy down. So the sound design in this, the music's great. Again, like I said, I guess some Kuntz work. A complete package. All of this is working in accordance. That's why I think a lot of people who would normally be very critical of, like, oh, it's criticizing the capitalism. I think those people are kind of like quiet on this because they get like, oh, this is the vision, right? Like, this is all working together. That's not a superfluous part of this. It's a part of it. You can't separate it from it. And it would be a different question if you could, I think. But I think they're inextricably linked together. But let's get that 100% faux piercing chance. I'm all for that.
Go, go, go!
Stop complaining about the little things.
On the 21st floor, we're really making it in there, huh? Dash finish line. So here I'm starting to think, like, am I going to get hit with a unexpected invisible cloaker type enemy that can deflect bullets, that can go invisible? Because again, those characters are pretty obnoxious, and there it is.
This too easy. You also lost all of your upgrades. We finally got you. You're updating your best time.
So on the 21st floor, I went bust. I died. I lost everything. They took it all in the divorce. And there I am, between a Rofti and a trigger. And, you know, here's the default pistol. I know we were having fun with the SMG, but man, this game has all kinds of cool weapons, so definitely check it out. I'll remember to link the Steam page below. Definitely put it on your wish list or give it a shot yourself. They might still have a demo still available. I don't know if they got rid of the demo now that the game's live, but definitely give this a look. It's well worth it. And then I found out that there's like a cool little Easter egg if you break all of these in the endless mode. If you do break all of them in the endless mode, what you'll notice is that it just wait for it's well worth it. What you notice is that if you break all of them right here, my retention time goes up.